Probably actually was a conversation we had at G351. You say about picking me up. He only weighs 300 pounds. Josh. Yeah, that's twice me.
Really? Pick Josh up.
Pick up Josh. Huh.
Morning. Aaron asked me a question as we were on the walk out. Why does the leg press start so low? Right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has 30 pounds on it. And this is the one where, are you pushing it or are you pushing yourself? Okay. Because we have a couple kinds there at the gym. So you're pushing it. So this is the dumb thing. Everyone should be able to leg press half their body weight. Should.
Yeah.
Or in theory, you cannot stand up from a sitting position. Now, I understand that there are people that do actually have trouble standing up from a sitting position. And this is a proper sitting position, like where you're sitting, your knees are at a 90-degree angle, not like you're in a sunken beanbag chair.
Those are hard to get up from.
Those are hard to get up from because you're over your center of balance. But anyways, why does it go to 30? Well, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. If you did sets of 10 until you literally couldn't push the 30 anymore, there'd be a point for it. It's a little bit of resistance. I'm not sure why. Like, I understand the one where you are basically on a little platform and you slide the chair, because that can accommodate for about a little bit of resistance. Like I said, I don't know why it goes so low, but it does. And what bugs me is I see people on it, they assume that they're weak, so they put it on 30 and they're not really getting an exercise in.
Yeah.
Like, I've seriously seen people push on it and dang near, like, push it out from them and almost effectively jump.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to get a little heavier, but I'm at that weird spot in, like, fitness knowledge that I can't necessarily walk around and start telling everyone what I'm doing. Well, I probably could, because there's a lot of stupid people out there, but no judgment gym, and I'm not technically certified to do it, so I don't feel comfortable telling people that stuff, but I can definitely tell all my friends, please don't do that, you're embarrassing me. So, what's going on with that? I got chest day with Willie. He missed the last one. He went out with his friend AJ after practice? That was Sunday. Yes. Super determined to stay on that side of me. She like, huh?
Yep.
But, so Sunday I wanted to go out with Willie in the morning, but he had a weird practice with the Mafia. I don't know if it was a walkthrough, but they had like 2 practices, because they had one Saturday and then Sunday. So I was like, okay, well, we'll go afterwards after I get some milk for the protein shake. And then he got locked into a coach's meeting for the game that's happening tonight, their last JV game. So he didn't go with me Sunday night. So I'm gonna make sure he gets all his lifts in. And yes, I did get a haircut. I just could not handle it anymore. I was, So is there anything you want to bring up about? He got a good night's sleep because he didn't have his meeting last night-ish.
Yeah. The HR person couldn't come, so Hussein canceled it.
Okay. Yeah, we're both really low on this Pokemon, on the Pokeballs.
Yeah.
And it's like I didn't have any revives for a long time, so I wasn't resurrecting Pokemon, and now I'm like getting revives, and I'm like, but I need Pokeballs. I can never be happy.
Never.
Never!
I don't know if anyone else gets this, but when you're working on something, whether it's doing a physical task, something on a computer, whatever, I get the incredible urge to make it better, to make it easier, to automate it in some way. So when I get to do that, it always feels really good.
Which, after a fashion, that last clause that you said is what kind of gets you in trouble with a lot of things, because some things shouldn't be automated. I understand that commercial where the girl is like, take out the trash, and then she eventually looks around and finds the way to, while it's cute that to an extent with society, that a girl is doing engineering and all the math and stuff and wound up getting the robots to clean. At the end, the robots are doing the inspection of the turbine or something, it's great. But sometimes it just take the garbage out. And you get obsessed with making it automated. Making it easier, sure. Making it slightly easier, sure. Like distributing the weight in the bag, maybe splitting it amongst bags so that you're not tearing it, because it doesn't happen a lot with us. We have really strong bags, but making that stuff easier is fine. But building a whole robot to take it out for you, to automate it, that's excessive. Just take the garbage out. And like I said, that's what you happen to have sometimes. It's easy with code because, like with your job, it can go and pick things up and go search for things within a giant, millions of fields spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So that I get, but...
And I managed to leave my computer running last night on a task that is incredibly tedious and is doing the same thing over and over.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Making something that is tedious and repetitive automated.
Yeah.
Cool. That's why people are losing jobs, because we're automating stupid tasks for building cars.
Yeah.
But, again, something shouldn't be automated. You shouldn't automate your strength training. One thing that just... because,
That look on my face was, how would I do that? No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Here comes your train.
Hey, good timing. Bye.
All right. So, back. I'm front lit, technically, but does that help? No. Maybe. So I had an incident this morning. When usually people say that, they're like, I got banned from a game, or I got kicked out of it. No. I don't know if you can do any of this. I wish you could. My incident this morning was I started getting into angry chat fights in a match on Heroes of the Storm. Because I don't play at the hardest difficulty. I play at mediocre difficulty. And I was on Falstad. I miss playing him. So I did a little bit of rags. My quest was 8 games this morning, or today. I had a quest for 8 games. Anyways, so I just did some rags, and then I did some Chen. Chen pissed me off. I did Falstad. So I was at Volkskaya Foundry, and I'm like, this is pretty good for Chen, or for Falstad, because I can and the moment one of the things comes up, I can just do a flight to it and land right on it and be like, yay, let's get the thing triggered. Falstad's actually really good at stuff like that because he can stay where he's at and then fly at the last second. So, yeah, that's good. But Chen, who I have rarely seen a player play and die a lot, this guy didn't die a lot. He only died about 8 times the entire match. But he would always, he'd get hit for a quarter of his health, and he'd literally get up and just run halfway across the map, nowhere near any objectives, and do his drinking thing for a shield. Obviously he didn't talent correctly, or he doesn't know what he's doing. Obviously he didn't know what he was doing because he's a tank and he was running away from damage. Literally, he was standing there with me on one of the things to take. I'm standing in the middle, he's on the right, Chromie was on the left, and all the enemies come in, and Chromie does a boom, and then hits a couple guys. I throw the hammer out, and then I start zapping someone with the thing anyways, we're attacking these guys, and Chen goes, ah! Runs out the other side, and starts chugging his thing. I was like, oh my god. And it took, we got up to level 24. If you guys play Heroes of the Storm, getting to level 24 outside of a PvP match might just... I'm waiting for Willie. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to see how that goes. And then I'm going to go to his JV game. We may talk about what he expects out of his JV game. The weather's going to be pretty nice, so the live stream will be going good. I'm going to try to keep my phone charged as much as possible. Willie says, fasho. He'll be out in a second. I want to keep listening to Bang Bang by Jesse J and the trio. So I will see you guys later.
Overhead press. Even receivers need to do chest day. We have to keep swapping out weights. I'm doing a full 90 in each hand this time. So, wish there was a platform right here, but that would look weird. Well, that's the end of chest day. I'm gonna be dropping Willie off back at his house so he can get ready for his final JV coaching game.
Of the season.
Of the season, yeah. He may be back next year.
I'll be back. I just don't know what level.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm on varsity, but
You guys are going against Century.
Yep.
Which they're also defeated.
Yep.
Somebody's walking away from this game not being defeated.
toilet bowl, toilet bowl, toilet bowl.
But you guys have so many injuries right now, and
Yeah.
Ramel's out.
Mel's gone.
And you have Shimmy the whole game, right?
Got Shim. Weaver's still hurt. Got EJ. That's about it for weapons.
Your number 2 did fairly decent last week. Tall black kid, was a safety but was afraid to hit.
Johnny's
John-
hurt too.
Huh?
Johnny's hurt too.
Oh, what'd he do?
He's playing. He like strained his back a couple days ago. He like could barely run yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see how he's doing today.
Okay. So he didn't get injured at the game.
No,
Because Ramel got injured at the
he
game.
got injured at practice because he was fine on like Monday.
What I thought was like, I've never seen Ramel with his helmet off and the arm sling was
Yeah.
across his number. So when he was like on the crutches with an ice thing around his thing, I was like, you got some guy pretty much in full gear hobbling his way out to the field and none of these guys can come over and say hi?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know it was Ramel. I thought it was some, flunky kid.
Oh no, it's really.
Yeah, but I was like, still nobody like came over and like said, hey
My
man,
kid's
what's
a
up?
warrior.
Yeah. But anyways, so there will be a live stream tonight of the first game, of the first half. I don't like to waste battery power in the second half. If it's good, I'll video record it. But if not, what not?
Toilet
Toilet bowl.
bowl. Toilet bowl.
We'll be right back.